This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so good morning, everybody. Welcome. let's start. Today, yesterday we did, I think it was dimensionality reduction. Dimensionality reduction, right? Dimensionality reduction. So we did that part successfully, basically. Okay, we did that part successfully. Okay, don't need to worry with that. Now, today, today, I will show you data pre-processing. Okay, today I will show you data pre-processing. Getting the point? Data pre-processing. Just try to understand the concept. And for this, I'll be using Titanic dataset. I'll be using Titanic dataset. Okay, I'll be using Titanic dataset. Getting the point? I will use the Titanic dataset basically. Now, using this Titanic dataset, we will go for our data visualization also, we'll go for our data analysis also, and all this. Okay, and all these things. So, first of all, what we have to do, we have to download the data. Okay, we have to download the dataset. Let's do one thing. Titanic dataset. Download Titanic dataset. See, Titanic dataset. Training set, they have said train.csv, and testing set, they have said test.csv. Okay, so I'm just going to do one thing. This test and this train, I'm going to download this too. I will download this test.csv, and I'll click on this train.csv. I downloaded, and I will click on this test.csv. I downloaded this too. Okay, now let me open any one of it. It has got the passenger ID, the survived, the passenger class, name, the gender, age, siblings and spouse, parch, ticket, fare, cabin, embarked. Southampton, C for I think Q are for Queenstown. Okay, and C was for some other now where it actually sank. Before reaching that point, it actually sank. Remember? So this is required. So train.csv, test.csv. I'll go to this download section. And I will take this train.csv and test.csv, no? CSV file. I just took this. Okay, and now I put this on the desktop. I will rename it to Titanic underscore train. Okay, the spelling is mistake, I think. Titanic underscore train, and this is going to be Titanic underscore test. Oh, again the spelling is mistake. Titanic underscore test, Titanic underscore train, and Titanic underscore test. Okay, now so the dataset, since it has been downloaded, I will close this dataset part. I will upload this Titanic train, Titanic test. Just open it, upload, upload. Awesome. Now I'll create one new part, Python 3. JS class 8. GIS class 8. Okay. Now import pandas and all these things, basically we don't need to write it again and again. Okay, so it's already written, and I just already take this because here we don't have any doubt. This is the very basic package. Now inside train, I will take pd.read underscore csv, right? And I will take titanic underscore or train.csv, and similarly I will copy this, I will paste it over here in place of train. I will go for test. Okay, so train.head, if I run this, so excellent, and test.head, if I run this, excellent. Okay, so passenger id, passenger class. Okay, so it is actually for what is actually the, see here we have passenger id, here we have survived, passenger class, name, gender, each and everything as this one, but only the survived column is missing. Only the survived column is missing. Survived column, that means from the test we have to predict the survive, right? In the test we have to predict the survive column, isn't it? Yes or no? Survive is actually the target column, na? As you can see.
Yes, sir.
Right? Yes, yes, Rohit. Just a second. Okay. So that's it, done, completed till here. No problem. Now, the next part is basically, I will tell you, the training data we can see. Now we'll go for the description of the training data. We know it very well, train.describe. So just have a look. Some missing values are there, na? See, age. There is missing value in the age, because most of the people who basically passed away, na, means lots of age cannot be actually calculated, basically, you know, means it was actually not determined. That's why. So basically this is actually the description, and here I will pass train. So count plot, how many people actually survived. So this is basically the warning. Don't worry, there is no issue with the warning, don't worry. So 0 doesn't survive, and if it is 1, then these types of these people survive. More than around 600 people didn't survive, and around 320 or 330 people basically survived in this tragedy. See, the blue one is 0, and the orange one is 1, means the person who survived. Okay, the person who basically survived. Is this part clear to everyone? No issue with this partner? It's very simple, very simple. Now, so around more than 500 people survived, didn't survive, and more than 300 people survived. Now see, this is the most important task that I multiple assignment is possible in Python. So multiple assignment, figure comma x, plt.subplots fixed size. Suppose I made a figure size 18,8. You can make according to your choice, totally dependent upon you. From the train data, I am going to take the gender column. This gender column I'm going to take. This gender. Where is the gender column, right? Yeah, this gender column I'm going to take. See, the gender column I'm going to take. Means I will classify according to the gender. Gender dot value underscore counts dot plot dot bar plot. Color I will give as sky blue, comma axis equal to 0. Okay, now 0 set title by gender. Okay, and similarly ax0 y level population sns dot count plot. The first column is actually the gender column, and you'll give a u means actually the how many people basically survived or not. We'll pass inside u. Data equal to train, which is actually constant is a train, and ax equal to x1 equal to ax1. Okay, x1 dot set underscore title.
ax1 you have given ac1.
ओके वेरी गुड, ठीक है, चलो आप लोग है ना तो मुझे कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है, ठीक है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है मुझे। सर्वाइव, यहाँ पर एक काम करते हैं, वर्सेस डेट कर देते हैं। अरे बाप रे कैसा लग रहा है लिखने में, बट स्टिल कुछ करना नहीं है, देखते हैं क्या ग्राफ मिलता है अपने को। एट्रीब्यूट एरर, अच्छा वैल्यू अंडरस्कोर काउंट होता है, आई ऑलवेज राइट वैल्यूज अंडरस्कोर काउंट। ये मेरा सबसे बड़ा यहाँ पर क्या बोल रहा है, सेट टाइटल इज नॉट डिफाइंड, एज डॉट सेट टाइटल हो गया। ओके, जस्ट हैव अ लुक एट दिस ग्राफ, आराम से देखिए इस ग्राफ को। सो पॉपुलेशन एंड नंबर ऑफ पैसेंजर्स बाय जेंडर कितने हैं, मेल पैसेंजर थे आपका अराउंड 600 से थोड़ा कम, मतलब 580 590 के लगभग, एंड फीमेल पैसेंजर्स वेर अराउंड 310। and this gender survived versus that. If it is 0 then not survived, and if it is 1 then survived. So blue, male person, okay, who didn't survive is more than near about 500, and male person who survived is around 100, and female person who didn't survive is less than 100, and female person who survived is more than around 250। क्योंकि याद है टाइटैनिक पे सबसे पहले महिलाओं को बचाने की कोशिश किया गया था, रिमेंबर?
यस सर,
यस। तो देखिए एकदम करेक्ट आंसर दे रहा है हमारा, देखिए। So
once can you explain the code, that code you have written, once can you explain?
Yeah, I am explaining the code. First of all, it is actually a subplot. Subplot means 1,2. First of all, I have to taken a multiple plot in a single plot. So this is the first plot, this is the second plot, and the size is around 18,8. Now train, this particular from this column, this gender column from this train, okay, I have counted the values, okay, and I have tried to plot it in the bar, and I have given a sky blue color. Okay, the axis is AX0, means the x-axis, male and female. Getting the point? Any problem with that?
AX क्या है सर? AX और फीक आप यहाँ पे जो मल्टीपल असाइनमेंट किए तो सर फीक के साथ तो PLT डॉट सबप्लॉट जाएगा ना बेसिकली.
देखिए कहा जाएगा. नाउ क्लियर?
सर फीक कॉमा AX का फिर मीनिंग क्या हुआ? जो फीक कॉमा AX इक्वल्स टू PLT डॉट सबप्लॉट लिखे हैं.
देख सबप्लॉट लिखिएगा ना, सबप्लॉट बेसिकली. ठीक है, अभी ये जब आप फिग को प्लॉट कर रहे हो, जैसे मैं एक काम करता हूँ, fig is actually giving you the whole graph. Okay, fig is giving you the whole graph. ax क्या बोल रहा है? ax क्या बोल रहा है? What is ax? Ax is actually representing this things basically. See, try to print it separately and then understand. Inside fig we have the whole graph. plt dot subplot जो है वो बेसिकली हमारा fig के अंदर ही स्टोर है. ओके, लेकिन ax को देखिएगा हम लोगों ने यहां पर काम में नहीं लगाया है बेसिकली. Getting the point? Okay, so what is basically inside this ax? When I am printing ax0, what is inside this? See, right? And when I am printing ax1, वो देखिएगा सेकंड ग्राफ को रिप्रेजेंट करेगा. देखिए सेकंड ग्राफ का x एक्सिस, सेकंड ग्राफ का y एक्सिस. अच्छा. Now clear what it is representing? Fig is representing the whole figure. Okay, and ax is basically representing the axis. When it is ax0, it is representing the x axis and y axis for the 0th graph, and when it is 1, it is representing the x axis and y axis for the second graph.
अच्छा, 1 कॉमा और सबप्लॉट 1,2 मतलब सर दो ग्राफ्स है.
हाँ, दो ग्राफ है. सबप्लॉट तो मैंने दिखाया था ना, दो ग्राफ है.
यस सर. और सर 18,8 मतलब ये मतलब 18 रोज एंड 8 कॉलम्स लाइक दैट.
एग्जैक्टली यहाँ पर देखिएगा, यहाँ पर मैं बता रहा हूँ. ठीक है, यहाँ पर अगर मैं 18 को जगह में इसको मैं 5 कर देता हूँ बेसिकली 5. ठीक है, इसको मैं 4 करता हूँ सपोज 4, तो देखिएगा किससे कैसे फिगर में चेंजेस आएगा.
अच्छा हाँ, वही मतलब रोज और कॉलम्स, मतलब 18 कॉलम्स और 8 रोज basically.
Yes, you can actually create this thing. This number is totally dependent upon you. ये कोई बड़ा फैक्टर है ही नहीं. ठीक है, कॉलम वाइज एंड ये 8 हमारा रो वाइज बेसिकली देखिएगा, रो वाइज. ठीक है,
ओके सर.
there is nothing associated with this number. This number totally depends upon you, what type of graph you are trying to create and how you are trying to create. Okay sir. Right, so that's it. Now this is basically the concept. Now यहाँ पर here basically the hue is given. Hue is actually what? Hue, can you see? Hue is basically the key. Hue here I have given a survived. So see, that survived has basically become the key, like the map. See, survived 01, it has become the key. Getting the point?
Yes sir.
That's why hue. Okay, that's why hue. Now what to do next? Suppose I'm just going to print, or I'm just going to display the whole thing. Here I have displayed in a graphical format. Now I will display it in a matrix format basically, which is highly useful, or which is highly understandable, or which is highly recognized also in the matrix format. Okay, matrix format. So see, क्रॉस टैब. ठीक है, क्रॉस टैब। तो क्रॉस टैब के अंदर सबसे पहले हम लोग को पास करना पड़ेगा, आप किसके ऊपर ग्राफ ड्रॉ करना चाहते हैं, ठीक है। सो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द जेंडर and the second, suppose I will take the survived, which gender survived how much, okay। so मैं यहाँ पर survived ले लूंगा, okay। with I will take passenger class, with that I will take passenger class। margins are true, see, try to understand the concept। overall we have the passenger class, okay। our rows are represented by the gender, okay, and next column is basically represented by whether the person has survived or not in both the genders। this is basically a matrix, or we can say cross tab, we can say a cross tab, cross check कहते हैं ना, cross tab, cross check, something like that। वही चीज the graphical format में था, मैंने उसको I represented it in the matrix format।
Sir, what P class indicates here?
Passengers class, passenger class।
Then
passenger
how can we indicate male and female separately?
Yes, Bilal, I didn't get you, please tell me।
So how can we indicate male and female separately? Like P passenger class.
Yes,
How can we define male and female separately?
it's only because, can you see this method cross tab over here,
Oh,
okay। so yeah,
yes,
yeah, so
yes.
I have actually created two columns। तो यहाँ पर देखिएगा दो कॉलम आपको दिख रहा है, दो कॉलम,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
राइट, यहाँ पर दो कॉलम दिख रहा है। ये
Understood, sir.
पहला,
Understood.
yeah, now clear ना, first column will be created of the gender and the second column will be created of survive। so Bilal, just have a look here, first column is created of gender and the second column is created of survive, okay। but we can see out of this list we have this particular thing। so as you can see that this train P class is overall, overall it's overall,
Yes,
okay,
sir. Yes, sir.
okay, got
Yes,
it
sir.
now। and yeah,
Yes,
and
sir.
Bilal, see, since you asked the question, okay, I will actually try to go a bit deep inside this, like I will give some style to it, background, gradient, and in the gradient I will give a color map, color map is equal to summer, see। so this also you can do basically, you know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
the color is very dark,
If
so
if we would like to change the font,
yeah, everything you do this basically, you know, cross tab, there are lots of things you can do basically। see, Bilal, if you just pay attention a bit, so I will just do one thing, I will tell you, did you follow this previous graphs, the previous graph that I did?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so the same thing here I try to represent in the matrix format, you know, okay, getting the point। and there are lots of things you can do, basically with this। I'm just giving you the overall description, okay। after that you just have a look at this, you just try to do something extra, something new with this। if you face problem, I'm always there with you, getting the point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm always there with you all, so you just try this and okay, and I just trying to make these things clear and hope so these things are clear now। if you face any problem you can tell me right now,
Sure, sir. Sure.
okay। so this thing I have basically tried to do basically, Okay, so that's it. Okay, so no problem with this, no?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, so now see, Bilal, I will tell you one thing. See, I'm just copying this whole code over here. Okay, and I'm pasting it over here. That means I will get the same graph. I'll get the same graph, but it's
Yes,
not
sir.
ideal. Yes, but it's not like that. Okay, it's not like that. I will change this P class. Suppose few changes I have made this by P class. We'll make changes over here in P class. Here also I've made the changes and survived. But rest everything is going to be same. Okay, the same code I paid, only I changed this P class, passengers class. Okay, only I changed this passenger class. That's it. So the same thing. See, I'm getting some different graph. Bilal, Darshan, everybody just have a look. So here the number of passengers by passenger class. Okay, and here the passenger class and 0 and 1 survived. Basically, just have a look, everybody. Getting the point? Darshan, Rohit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Where is Darshan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Darshan, no problem, na? Yeah. Deepi Ranjan.
Sir.
ओके ओके अच्छा देखिए मुझे त्रिदीप्तो ने गुड मॉर्निंग विश किया है मैंने उसे बोला भी नहीं त्रिदीप्तो गुड मॉर्निंग एक्चुअली आई मिस्ड आउट यू नो ओके चलो so this thing is done very well and you just have a look at this code also. If you face any problem just tell me. Okay, hope so there is no issue with this. Okay, now no x I have given basically wait x I have given as gender. Oh yeah, survived is here, so I will copy this. Survived. Okay, run this. See, just have a look. So the graph is visible over here. Okay, now I will show you something important. So these are very easy. Okay, and these things are very important also, and I have showed you all these things. Okay, getting the point. Now see, I'm showing you how to get the names from the data frame, or we can say how to find out the titles, how to basically find out the title. This is easy enough for everybody. Okay, and if you want you can add the tlt.show also, not a big deal. Okay, that also you can do, no problem with that, but it is not required generally. See, I am declaring a user defined method, suppose get underscore title, user defined method get underscore title, passing a parameter data frame. Okay, and if I give a colon over here, it will take one indentation. Now name data equal to data frame. I will take the name. Is there any name column? Yeah, there is a name column. Yeah, I will take this name. Okay, I saw that. there is a name column. Okay, so I stored this name column. Now data frame title name dot split. I will split this. Wait just a second. These things are a bit lazy things. A comma, see here, comma is done. Like Wilke is Mr. Whenever there is a comma, there is one. Okay, like this comma and space. This one I copied and I will paste it over here. Split, something like this. Okay, comma 1. Okay, now that's it, done. Dot split. Again, split with, after each and every salutation there is one like Mr. Miss. After every salutation there is a dot. So I'll copy this dot space, not dot space, it's basically dot, no, basically dot. Okay, so I'll put a dot over here, right? I'll put a dot over here, comma 1 0 for name in name underscore data. Okay, now title equal to a empty list inside which I'm going to titles whatever. Inside this I'm going to store for title in data frame if title not in titles dot append. And this function is going to return me the data frame dot title, isn't it? Data frame dot title. Now if I go out and if I call, go out of metals method, and if I call this part, okay, get underscore title, I'm just calling this, and inside this I'll pass the train data set. Okay, and if I just print the titles, and if I run this,
ट्रेन कॉमा टाइटल्स नहीं होगा शायद.
रुकिए देख रहे हैं हम. टाइटल्स डेटा फ्रेम कॉमा, अच्छा डेटा फ्रेम डॉट टाइटल क्यों रिटर्न हो रहा है भाई, और यहाँ पर मैंने लिखा हुआ टाइटल्स, तो टाइटल्स रिटर्न होगा, यहाँ पर टाइटल मैं रिटर्न कर रहा हूँ, गलती तो मेरा ही है. क्या रिटर्न कर रहा है ये, पैसेंजर आईडी, सर्वाइव्ड पैसेंजर, क्लास नेम, जेंडर, एज, सिबलिंग्स, पार्च, टिकट, ये तो कॉलम नेम रिटर्न कर दिया मुझे. अच्छा it is returning me the column name, but I don't want the column name. Oh, wait, I think there is some mistake. After dot if I give a space, then what? Title, for title in data frame, from this data frame we didn't take this title column, na? Data frame, I will make one data frame. Okay, for title in data frame, and in this data frame title, if title is not in titles, now where is this titles? This is actually the then titles dot append title. Okay, and I'm going to return these titles. Okay. See, this is the thing. Here we have made this data frame now. So this data frame, so it should look through this particular data frame, the value. So see, so many salutation are there: Mr., Mrs., Miss, Master, Don, Rev, Doctor, MME, MS, Major, Lady, Sir, MLE, Co, Captain, and lots of things are there. See, we find out all the salutations. Find out all the salutations. All the salutations. Just have a look.
Sir, can you explain the code?
Yes, I will definitely explain the code. Okay, first of all, I have created one user-defined method get title, and there is one parameter. This is a parameterized user-defined function, parameterized function. Okay, I've taken a simple variable inside which I have stored the column name. Okay, I've stored the column name from the data frame. See, data frame column name. Why? Because inside this data frame, I'm going to pass what? When I call this get title, I passed what? The train, and inside the train, what we have? We have the data frame. So actual data frame we are passing inside this parameter. So from the data frame, I stored the name column inside the name underscore data. Okay. Now, so the data frame, from the data frame, okay, data frame, I created something like this, that in the data frame there is a column called title. There will be a column title. Okay, there will be a column title which is actually having what? Which is actually having what? Which is splitting on the basis of, see, splitting on the basis of this comma and this dot. Why? Because before this comma, sorry, after this comma and before this dot, there is the salutation, right, everywhere. So the first I have to split with the comma space, because in the what to say, in the actual answer means data also, see, where we have comma and space. See, we have comma and there we have space. See, do you have space? And we have dot and then we have space. See, okay. So similarly, I did this comma space 1 for the 1th. This is the first one. Comma space 1. This is the last one. Okay. And between this, what variable is looping? Name is actually a variable. Remember, for loop for I in the list.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
सर ये कॉमा के बाद वन क्यों है, मतलब कॉमा के बाद वन, मतलब what does one signifies?
Okay. Just try to understand, huh? I'm pasting it over here, and here I'm taking the actual data. Okay, taking the actual data. Chalo. Now, okay, chalo. Wait just a second. Let me remove this. Oh, just a second. here I have basically used list comprehension, that's why it's not working outside. No problem with that.
So you can use name underscore data dot split.
No. Wait. I can give the answer to this question directly. Okay, I can give the answer to this question directly. There is no issue with that. Right? Why I am using one? Here I am using one. The reason is that I am using the max split. Here the value of one is actually represents max split, the maximum split. Getting the point? The maximum split. I can show you a simple example. Wait. That's what I was trying to show, because everything means verbally you know, it's not that means what to say, means it's not that practical basically. Wait, just a second, I'm showing you. Just a second. Wait, just a second. About this particular thing, na? Wait. I will take one. Let us suppose hello world. Okay, hello world of Python. Hello world of Python. Okay. Now, if I write here print letter dot split, if I write letter dot split, and here if I have given one comma space, it will split with this comma space, comma 0. Okay, comma 0, right? Comma 0. Got it? Now I will copy this. Okay, and I will paste it over here again, and I'll paste it over here again. Right, and here if I suppose I give a number called 4, and here suppose if I give a number called 1. Okay, so if I run this, see, can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? Because this I cannot explain basically, this not I, it's very extremely difficult to explain, give the answer, means मुंह से इसको बताना बहुत ज्यादा difficult होगा. ठीक है, इसलिए मैं इसका प्रैक्टिकल वर्जन खोज रहा था, इसलिए मैंने प्रैक्टिकल लिख ही दिया पूरा. तो देख लीजिए, why we give 1, why we give 4, why I give 0. Okay, if I copy this, okay, if I copy this and if I just paste it over here, and if I just give here 3, you can see the whole thing. On 2.
तो अच्छा sir, 0 means it will print as it is, and 2 means it will print quotation after 2.
No, see here 0 basically it actually representing the whole string. Okay, and here if we have got 4, okay, so see all the 4s are printed actually splitted separately, right? And if we are printing 1, then the first one is actually splitted separately, rest all are actually in a single. Getting the point?
Okay sir, got it.
Okay, Darshan, got your answer?
Yes sir, then sir वहां पे किस लिए 1 मतलब यूज हुआ, यहाँ पे तो हम समझ गए ये एग्जांपल से.
हाँ,
मींस अब उस कंडीशन पे 1 ही क्यों यूज हुआ, मतलब बेसिकली.
तो यहाँ पर कंडीशन देखिए 1 2 3 नंबर में हमारा 1 यूज है ना. 1 मींस हमारा पहला स्ट्रिंग जो है वो देखिएगा वो सेपरेटली प्रिंट हो रहा है, and rest of the string in one, all in one. Okay.
Yes,
Rest
sir.
of the string all in one. Okay. Similarly, now if we go over here for the name, this name column, so can you see from the name column here we have only this one, this. कोई भी मिस्टर या मिसेस लगा है तो उसके आगे देखिएगा सिर्फ एक ही नाम है, एक ही नाम है। एनी मिस्टर और मिसेस के आगे एक ही नाम है, देखिए कहीं भी दो नाम का यूज नहीं किया हुआ है। ठीक है, तो इसको हम लोग सेपरेट करेंगे। तो अपना एग्जांपल में हम जाते हैं, तो अपने एग्जांपल में हमको बोला गया अगर वन में यूज कर रहा हूं तो ये पर्टिकुलर वर्ड सेपरेट हो जाएगा, रेस्ट को ऐसा सिंगल स्ट्रिंग प्रिंट करेगा। ओके, दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव यूज्ड हियर वन। नाउ गॉट योर आंसर, इज इट क्लियर?
यस यस सर। अब सर डॉट का केस, मतलब यहाँ पे जैसे ये हो गया, मतलब वो पूरा एक साथ, मतलब जो पहला नेम है वो सेपरेट हो गया और तीनों जो नेम है वो एक साथ हो गया।
हाँ, पहला स्प्लिट फंक्शन का जो पहला पैरामीटर होता है ना, वो होता है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ व्हिच इट इज स्प्लिटिंग, मींस ऑन व्हाट, ये होता है वैल्यू, इसको कहते हैं ऑन व्हाट वैल्यू इट इज बेसिकली स्प्लिटिंग। सो इट इज एक्चुअली स्प्लिटिंग ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ कॉमा स्पेस, because after each and everything there is one comma and one space is actually given. Did you find it?
Yes sir.
One comma or space, one dot and space. That's why I have given something like this over here. जैसा है आप लोगों ने तो देखा, मैंने यहां से डायरेक्टली कॉपी को पेस्ट किया, इधर से कॉपी करके पेस्ट किया, इधर से ये कॉपी करके पेस्ट किया, ये कॉपी करके मैंने इधर पेस्ट किया है। देखिए मैं फिर से इधर पेस्ट कर दे रहा हूं।
यस सर। और सर जो स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट में 1 और 0 है, स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट में 1 0 जो आपने लिखा है सर, उसका सिग्निफिकेंस?
this one ना, this one,
yes sir,
right, this one is actually representing the first string. Here we actually require 2, here we actually require 2. ये देखिएगा बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन में मूव करेगा बेसिकली, मैं बता रहा हूं आपको कैसे। see, we are splitting 2, we are using split 2 times,
yes sir,
one for this one and the other for this one. Okay,
yes sir.
So this one is represented as the 1th, this one is represented as 0th, something like this, 0th, like this, 0th, then 1, अगर इससे पहले कुछ होता तो होता 2, then 3, then 4.
Sir, if we put both the places 1, then what will be the output, sir?
Okay.
ओ सर समझ गए, सर समझ गए।
Getting the point?
सर got it. Yes
It
sir,
is
yes
very
sir.
simple. If we put 1 at both the place, this is
Yes,
very
sir,
easy.
yes, sir. Yes, sir,
I
yes, sir.
actually, yeah, see these things, it's nobody can explain it with what to say, with theory part. With theory part, it's almost impossible to explain. That's why I showed you these examples, so that your doubt get 100% clear. I hope so. It is like 100% clear right now.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
100%. Okay, so this is 100% clear to everybody. Okay, any problem, see, problem might arise, okay, but there is no sometimes there I am just deleting this because there is nothing to do with all this. Okay, so sometimes we have to go for some practicals to
Sir,
understand the problem.
what is title dot append, sir? So what's append here?
Append, basically, see, append I actually told in the first class itself when I was teaching list. Append anything, if you put inside this append function, it will actually add that element or that value to the end of the list, to the end of the list. So here I have written titles, so you can see here titles is basically a empty list. So whatever will be the value of this title will be appended to this titles list at the end, and again I see, again it's very difficult to explain. See, I'm showing, see, okay, got it. Now if I write s dot append, then if I write 200, okay, and if I just print s, see, 200 will be added at the end. See, if I write here 500, so see, 500 will be added at the end. Can you see this?
That means that will be the append will be the same.
At least always in the end, always in the end. That's why the name is given app end, end. Can you see this, app end?
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Getting the point, app end. That's why the name is given something like that. Any more doubts? Any more doubts? Hope so. No doubts.
No, sir, I don't have.
No have. Okay. Now. So this is basically the concept actually. Now, if we see Seaborn, I am using Seaborn all times. Okay, I am using Seaborn all times. So basically, if I just try to copy the code, okay, if I just try to copy the code from the above part, okay, and here, if I just this fair copy, fair, I just put this fair. Okay, I'll just put the fair, and inside the U I will put the survived. What happened? Give me some time. Count plot fair and survived. What happened? Fair and so, oh, this graph is going to be very that's why it's taking a lot of time. Yes, you can say this. Okay, it's going to be something like this. Okay, lots of fairs are there now, so we are getting graphs something like this. So basically we don't require this. Basically, getting the point, we basically don't need this. Okay, so basically don't need this. Still I try to plot, so this is not up to the mark. Okay, it's not up to the mark. Okay, but still leave as it is, as it is. Okay, now let's see some more columns. Impact column, impact. So there was some impact. So let's go to the train dot describe. Train dot describe. Let's see the description of the data. Description of the data. This is actually the description of the data. Okay, this is actually the description of the data set. And here, impact column will be basically empty. I know it will be empty because most of the Titanic train impact column. See, most of the impact column is it's empty. See, empty columns are empty. Okay, empty. Okay, in the data set, I saw when I was actually downloading the data set, not all. Very one or two columns are basically empty. Okay, one or two column is basically empty. Getting the point? Or one or two row is basically empty, not column. Two row is basically empty. So we can do one thing over here. Impact. So train impact equal to train impact. We need to fill this, or we don't have any value, so fill NA majority. I saw that there is S, Southampton. Okay, Southampton. That's it. Okay, so I filled the NA value using the majority. Okay, Southampton. It's very obvious. We can see basically. It's very easy. Okay, if you want to see, sir, why you have filled with Southampton, so I will show you that basically. See, Southampton is actually the mode. If you take out the mode, then Southampton is actually the highest C. Okay, Southampton. So I just filled it with S. Got it? Why I filled it with S? Clear to everybody? Okay, so this is very it's very a nice one that we basically plotted, and more or less we have done actually all this visualizations. Okay, we have done all the visualization basically. And the final model, if you want, you can use any of the model, like decision tree you can use, since the output is discrete one. You can use a random forest classifier. Okay, so anyone you can use. Hope so that would not going to be a quite difficult task, isn't it? Is it going to be a difficult one? Using the models, random forest, decision tree, is it going to be difficult? I've shown each and everything in the class.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so just add, you can use decision tree and random forest on this, because since the output, or we can say the target, is basically discrete. Okay, discrete. So use first decision tree. Decision tree will give a accuracy, and on that, top of that, you all use random forest. That is going to give a more accuracy. We know that random forest is going to give more accuracy. So these are all sort of things that we did right now, and I think we have performed very good, isn't it? We have performed good. So any doubt before starting the next topic? I would just like to say, is there any doubt?
No, sir.
No problem, na? Okay. So before starting the next
Hello,
topic, I
sir.
will. Yes,
Hello,
yes,
sir.
Rohit.
স্যার
বলো, বলো, বলো।
আরেকবার ওই 01টা একটু দেখিয়ে দিন না
কোনটা?
স্যার উপরে যান ইয়েস ইয়েস
হ্যাঁ,
ইয়েস ওই যে স্যার
yes.
3rd নম্বর লাইনে 1 and 0টা চেঞ্জ করলে চেঞ্জটা
হ্যাঁ,
বুঝতে
এই one,
পারছি না
this one is basically representing this thing. Okay, this one. Okay,
ইয়েস স্যার
and the zeroth is actually representing the value after this one, after this. Getting the point?
ওকে
এর
স্যার
আগে যদি কিছু থাকতো আরো, তাহলে সেটা হতো 2, তার আগে যদি থাকতো 3, তার আগে যদি থাকতো 4, তার আগে যদি থাকতো 5, তার আগে যদি থাকতো 6, 7, 8, something like that.
ওকে স্যার ওকে
Getting the point, Rohit?
ইয়েস স্যার
Okay, so any more doubts? I hope so, no doubts. So before starting a new topic, I will take a break of 2 minutes. You also take a break, refresh, and get back. Then we'll start. So enough of break. We are back again into action, right? And you all are my soldiers. Yes, Bilal, were you telling
Yes, sir. Yes,
something?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, how are you, Bilal?
I'm fine, sir. Thanks. What about you, sir?
Yeah, I'm also good. Okay, yeah. So see, today I will start some projects. Okay, we'll go for some projects today, right? Go for some projects. Whatever project we will do now, it will be a current one and a trending project we will do. Okay, trending project. Now, 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 the next is, the next is, what project shall we do? Do you have any idea? Any topic? If somebody wants to do any projects, any topic?
There are many topics like regarding machine learning, so we cannot say means which topic.
Darsan, I agree with your answer. What about rest?
Sir, sir, please choose the topic. There are so many columns are there, and
Columns are there.
sir, and the columns are many. Basically, categorical values are also there.
Okay. Acha. Categorical
So,
values are, columns
sir,
are there
means you
means
can choose. Sir, that means you can choose then human posture. For that example is a human posture detection.
that is already done. That is already done. What is the use of that? You don't require that. Human posture.
Fake news detection.
Fake news detection. Okay. Anything else?
Sir, human posture detection.
So that also only BA told, na? What about everybody is interested in this Bitcoin and all these things? Interested, na?
Stock price means stock price
Ha,
prediction.
stock price prediction, Bitcoin and all these things. What would be? Isn't it that going to be great? Tell me.
Yes, stock price prediction is good.
So that is also a very what to say, a nice project, right? Because it's the project which everybody is curious about. Stock market price prediction or stock price prediction. Okay.
Yes, and
Stock.
there is one more, sir, wine quality prediction.
ना वो कैसा लगेगा ना, आप explain करोगे तो उसको, isn't it? When you will explain it somewhere, na, I don't think it is going to be, it will look good or it will, we will feel good. No, not that one. Stock price prediction. Stock price prediction. What do you say? Agree? Stock price prediction.
Sir, can you do a project, sir, in something different, sir?
See, Rohit, I am actually not doing this single project. Okay, I will actually do 3 to 4 to 5 projects. Getting the point, Rohit? So this
Okay, sir.
was
Okay.
actually, yeah, this is actually means a trending one, the current topic. This is basically, that's why I said if you agree, then only I will start this. This is a very current.
Okay, sir. Mine. I have no problem, sir.
No problem, na. So
No problem, sir.
yeah, you have to download the data set and give it to me. Any data set of any company, it is of Tata, of any other banks, anything. You give me the data set, download the data set and give it to me. You have to download the data set. Okay, I want that everybody must contribute. Everybody must contribute. You download the data set, give it to me. Yeah, please start. You have to give me the data set. The only thing you have to do.
The WhatsApp I have shared, Tesla.
Tesla. Okay. Tesla.csv. Okay, very good. What about the rest of the people? Okay, I will use Tesla, no problem. I will use Tesla. But before that, I want everybody to contribute now. I received only one, Tesla. Okay. Stock data.zip. Oh, wow, you have given very big data. Stock data.zip. Okay, Aniket Misra. He has also given the data set. So we have got these two data set. Now enough. Not required. Not required. We will work with these two only. Now you tell me. Few things I would like to explain. That predicting stock prices is actually a very difficult task because we require spot on accuracy, no? Spot on accuracy. Otherwise, it's not going to be practical. It's not going to be practical. Okay, because we have to find the right combination of features to make those prediction profitable. Right? So, which algorithm shall we use? What do you say? Which algorithm? Which algorithm? Which algorithm shall we use?
So we have to use regression only.
Sir, random tree, regression.
Random tree. A random tree abar ki. Random
Sorry,
forest.
sorry, random forest, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Darshan's answer, I agree. Sir, regression we have to use.
So because it is not a classification, not a district data, we are predicting the stock price. So it should be a regression problem.
It should be a regression problem. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Now, whatever data Darshan has given me, that Tesla data, wait, from the WhatsApp I will take it. Wait. Tesla I have downloaded. Okay, I have downloaded this tesla.csv na. Tesla.csv how it is? क्या है इसमें पहले देखते हैं.
मैंने तो सर केगल से डाउनलोड किया.
कैगल से ना. ठीक है कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. हम डाउनलोड्स डॉक्यूमेंट्स डाउनलोड टेस्ला ये रीनेम करते हैं इसको टेस्ला TESLA टेस्ला. टेस्ला ओके टेस्ला रीनेम TES टेस्ला. चलो इसको ओपन करते हैं. वी हैव गॉट द डेट and the opening, the high, low, close, volume and ADJ close. So Kaggle में देखिएगा इसका क्या what are the name of the what are actually these columns about. थोड़ा description पढ़िएगा. Can you read a description a bit?
Sir, yes sir, I'm seeing so. Yeah,
just have a look and tell me. The first one is the date. Open is actually the opening stock. High is the high stock for that day. Low is the lowest stock for that day. And close is the closing stock for that day. Volume is the number of stock. What is it? ADJ close. What is ADJ close? Just have a look. ADJ close. ADJ close.
Details. Compact columns. Date open.
Sir, I think it is average close.
Average.
सर ADJ close सर इसमें डेफिनेट मतलब वो डिफाइन नहीं किया कि ADJ close है क्या बेसिकली.
ADJ close क्या है बताया नहीं
सर. डिटेल्स में डिटेल्स कॉलम्स डिटेल हाँ सर नहीं बताया सर. एग्जैक्टली ADJ close.
एडजस्टेड क्लोज ये तो लिखा था. एडजस्टेड क्लोजिंग प्राइस.
सर मैन फिर हम कौन सा में देख रहे हैं सब तो कैगल में कहाँ पे.
ठीक है एडजस्टेड नहीं. मैंने सिर्फ ADJ क्लोज करके मैंने देखिए मैंने गूगल पे सर्च किया. व्हाट इज ADJ क्लोज इन.
अच्छा
ओके दे आर टेलिंग दैट ADJ क्लोज इज एडजस्टेड क्लोजिंग प्राइस. एडजस्टेड क्लोजिंग प्राइस. ओके
सर हम लोग को तो यही प्रेडिक्ट करना होता है ना शायद
बेसिकली. एडजस्टेड क्लोजिंग प्राइस को. ठीक है. So this is basically adjusted closing price. Adjusted closing price ना. तो यहाँ पर हम एक बार फिलहाल देख लेते हैं adjusted closing price. Okay. So we have to develop our regression model. So we have to play with our data a bit. The date column will be converted. We need to convert this date column, huh? And the ADJ column will be only numerical. ADJ column. It will be only numerical values we keep. Everything else we don't require. Getting the point. So date columns you have to convert it to date time index, and ADJ column it will it is actually float type, no float type. It's a float type. Okay, it's a float type. Okay. 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 Yeah, we will work with that. ADJ close. Yeah, ADJ close.
तो हम लोग को सब क्लोज प्रेडिक्ट करना है कि एडीजे क्लोज, मतलब सब
एडीजे
कंफ्यूजन
क्लोज, एडीजे क्लोज वही तो एडजस्टेड क्लोज है ना
सर, बट
एडीजे
बिकॉज दोनों कॉलम तो सेम है सर, देखिए क्लोज और एडजस्टेड क्लोज देखिए सर दोनों सेम है।
क्लोज और एडजस्टेड क्लोज सेम है ना, तो एडजस्टेड क्लोज आई टोल्ड व्हाट, इफ वी नीड टू प्रेडिक्ट दैट देन वी हैव टू एक्चुअली रिमूव दैट what to say, that decimal values we have to convert it into integer format. Getting the point? We have to convert the whole thing into integer.
Sir, how close and adjusted close will be the same?
See, here closing is actually 23.89 and adjusted close will also be 23.89 itself. Getting the point? There will be no difference between the two. But if you use the linear regression model, linear regression model, then we can do one thing. Either you predict this closing and the adjusted closing. Okay, you can do one thing. We have to, if we predict this adjusted close, it's my choice that we will convert these things to the nearest decimal. Okay, then we'll be able to predict this column. Or if you want to go for this closing value, then you can go for this closing value. But why I am telling about this adjusted close, because since they have given the data adjusted close column inside this particular data set, then definitely there might be something there might be which is different from this close. Okay, or if they have given the adjusted close, so always this adjusted close will be our predicted column, means this we want to predict, this value we want to predict. Getting the point? Even if close is given, might adjusted close was not given, then we would have focused on that closing, that close. Getting the point? Hello, getting the point?
Sir.
Okay, since they have given adjusted close, then our task is basically to focus on that only. We have to focus on that only. Okay, we have no other way, we have to focus on that. Okay, so we have to predict using linear regression. We have to predict using linear regression. Okay, very good. Okay, start the project, please. Okay, start please. Start please. I will basically, you write the code and you give it to me. I will copy paste the code over here. Shall I do some processing? Some processing shall I do? Shall I do some processing so that it gets easier for you to start? Hello, shall I do some processing?
Sir.
Okay, yeah, let's move ahead. Yeah, let's move ahead. So here, okay, here, let's do one thing. Let's go for our, wait just a second. Linear regression stock, linear regression stock price, linear regression stock price. Okay, read underscore CSV or Tesla.csv. Okay, so data dot head. First of all, let me see. It's working or not.
Sir, RADL.
What happened? Acha, spelling is missing.
Sir, RADL.
Okay, so here I just read the data set. Excellent. Okay, excellent. So read the data set. Very good. Very good. So after reading the data set, basically, after reading the data set, what we have to do next? Next, let's see the shape of the data. Okay, let's see the shape of the data basically. Okay, let's see the shape of the data now, and then we'll go for some visualization part. So here, basically, shape of the data. So data.shape, it contains around 1692 rows and 7 columns. Okay, data.info, very good. This is actually the information for the data set, and let's see data describe. Okay, data.describe. So data is very consistent, it's highly accurate, I think, right? Since this data is very accurate, so this is also, there is no issue with this, the data. It's very, as we can see, all the values are basically filled values. No, there is no such value. So let's do one thing. Let's visualize this stock data a bit. Okay, let's visualize this stock data and let's see. Basically, let's see. Okay, let's visualize this stock data and let's see. So final data dot data.plot. Here I'm going to the date, okay, the date, and then I will plot the, I think I will plot the close, okay, that's it. So there are lots of data, na? Lots of data. So new data equal to data dot head. I will take first 100 records. Okay, and new data dot plot. I did the same thing. Copy this. Okay, and run this. Oh, so this is basically the closing stock, the top 10, the top 100 record, the top 100 record. The top 100 record. Okay, top 100 records. Now I can see that this figure size is a bit what to say, it's not adjusting itself, right? So I will change this figure. I will change this figure basically. So plt dot figure fixed size equal to, suppose, 8, 7. Not working, no? Adjust the figure size, please. Hello, everybody. Please adjust the figure size. Please change the figure size. Change the plot size. So if I give it as a figure, okay, no problem, no problem. So fig width and fig height, no? Okay, from this, is it working? Okay, you change this figure size. Okay, I plotted the graph. Basically this date is not getting plotted, so the next task, I'm removing all this. I'm not paying any attention to this, how to change the plot size. Basically try to adjust this plot size. Hello, is it audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, do this and send the code. You can send this code in this chat also. Okay, I will copy paste your code. Done. Hello, is it done? Completed?
Sir, no, sir, doing so.
Doing, still doing. Okay, do it fast. See, with this fixed size, it's not working. You know, it's not working. So fixed size, it's not working basically. We have to set a parameter. Okay, if it is not working, I'm showing you this thing. I don't think I have showed you. You write this RC params. You have to set this parameter. Okay, figure dot fixed size equal to 14,6 or 18,6. 18,6. Let me run this. Now it's working. See, it's working perfect, na? So you go for this. If that figure size directly doesn't work, then you set these parameters. You can set this parameter figure dot fixed size to 18,6, something like this. Okay, so now it's working perfectly. Write down this code, please. We are doing well. So in just few minutes, just see we have just moved over here. So nice. We are doing extremely well. Since it's data science, so don't think that only prediction is enough. Okay, no. Only prediction is not enough. You have to play, you have to know how to deal with this data. Okay, it's all about data. Right, so these two things we have done. Now next, see, I have decided one thing just came into my mind.
So once, can you show the above code once more?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
See. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Done.
Done now. I will copy this again. I'll paste it over here. Okay, and I'll write pld.plot. Just try to understand whether I'm doing correct or not. I don't know. I just gave the idea just came into my mind. plt.plot into the range function. I will take the data. I will take this data. Inside the range function, I will take the data dot shape 0. Okay, data dot shape 0. This is actually the first part, and again I will take data dot shape 0. No, data dot shape 0. And nah. Here I don't require data dot shape. For the plot, I have taken data dot shape 0 and data. From this data, I will take the low and the high. Okay, I will take the high. Okay, and with the high, I will add the low. Okay, the low, and I will divide it by 2.0. I find it out the mean. Just try to understand. Okay, and here I will go for plt.x label. I'll give the x label as date, font size equal to suppose 18. Okay, and plt.y label, here I will take mid price, font size equal to suppose 18, and here I will go plt dot show. Okay, show. Let me see working or not. Okay, it's perfectly working, the mid price. Okay, it's perfectly working. See, okay, so data high plus data low divided by 2.0. Okay, and here, since this is actually the, yes, any question?
Sir, no, sir.
No, sir.
pl2.x ticks. Okay, ticks. Range 0. What's going on? Yeah, range 0. Okay. Range, I just passed 0, comma, data dot shape 0. Okay, for suppose first 600 records. 600 records. Okay, comma, date dot log function we are going to use. We'll take 600 records. Rotation equal to 45. Invalid syntax. It's telling me invalid syntax. What happened? Okay, yeah, one thing is close. Going to close. Oof, again there is one problem. Okay. See, it's giving me the date. Okay, for the first 600 records, I have plotted the graph. See, so it is giving me, it's a very old record, 2010, 2012, 2015. See, this is the mid price. See, the graph is also visible and the code is also visible. We are doing excellent. Okay, just have a look. Let me drink water. So, any doubt with the code? Any problem?
Sir.
No problem, no? So,
No, sir.
I think we are doing excellent, isn't it? Okay, so that's it till now. For the first half, it will be till here only. Okay, it will be till here only. Wait, let me first take the attendance. After the time, if there is time, then I will continue. Okay, just a second.
Sir, is there be any second class today from like 2
Yes,
p.m. or
yes,
2:30?
yes, from 2 p.m.
Okay, sir.
Always, yeah. Okay. Wait. Right. So page 23. Let's start. Anusha Bera. Anusha Bera. Anusha Bera. Okay, present. Zad Siddiqui. Zad Siddiqui. Shrestha. Shrestha.
Present, sir.
Okay. Srishti Bose.
Present,
Srishti
sir.
Bose. Okay. Aditya Narayan Das. Present. Bhavato Sarkar.
Present, sir.
Okay. Budha.
Present, sir.
Devajyoti. Devajyoti. Devapom. Devapom. Present. Deepi Ranjan is present.
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
Okay. Okay. Kaushik Devnath. Okay. Present. Pratik Seth. Pratik Seth. Pratik Seth. Pratiksha Ghosh. Okay. Pratyay Roy. Pratyay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Prayas.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Rishin. Present. Rohish Ray. Rohish Ray.
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
Okay. Present. Rupam Sarkar. Present. Sanchita Dotto. Ache. Sanchita Dotto present. Saptarshi Sen. Saptarshi Sen. Saptarshi Sen. अच्छा सायन चक्रवर्ती. सायन चक्रवर्ती. शिफालिका. Present. Shubham Chaudhary. Shubham
Present,
Chaudhary.
sir. Present,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Suman Thakur. Suman Thakur. Suryadeep Roy.
Sir, Pratik said present, sir.
प्रतीक सेठ. अच्छा लास्ट में आप बोलिएगा. लास्ट में अभी नहीं. अभी रुक जाइए.
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে স্যার অ্যাকচুয়ালি বাইরে একটু স্যার যদি শুনতে দিন আপনি সেটা বলে দিলাম
ठीक है. ठीक है. सूर्यदीप रॉय. त्रिदीप्त मंडल is present. Akash Chatterjee present. Anand Mohan Jha present. Yes. Angana Das. Angana Das
Sir, present.
present. Aniket Mishra present.
Yes, sir.
Orindam Singh present.
Yes, sir.
Oritra Ghosh present.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Arvind Kumar Mishra is also present. Ayush Milan present.
Yes, sir. Ayush.
Bilal Ahmad present. Darshan
Yes, sir.
present.
Present.
Yeah, present. Darshan present. Gargi Devnath. Gargi
Present,
Devnath
sir. Present, sir.
present. Okay. Jeet Saha present.
Present, sir.
अच्छा. Megha
Present,
present.
sir.
Megha present. Nikhil Kumar present.
Yes, sir.
Pankaj Ghosh present.
Yes, sir.
Prabhat
Present.
Kumar present.
Sir,
Rakesh
Prabhat
Roshan.
Ghosh.
Yes, sir.
आस्ते आस्ते
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
रेशमी
Sir, present.
present. रोहित present. रौनक
Yes,
प्रामाणिक
sir,
আছে
present, sir.
पंकज घोष प्रेजेंट है प्रेजेंट है संजना रानी सप्तर्षि कुंडू सप्तर्षि रॉय प्रभात कुमार इज प्रेजेंट शायन बाग
Present, sir. Sandbag.
ओके साइनी घोष
Present, sir. Sayani Ghosh.
ओके श्रेय कुमार बरनवाल
Present, sir.
ओके सिमरन कुमारी प्रेजेंट स्नेहा
Yes, sir. Present. Sneha Goswami.
ओके स्नेहा गोस्वामी प्रेजेंट सोहम भट्टाचार्य तो एब्सेंट আছে सोती सामंतो सौरभ बाग तो नहीं है सुभाषिस पॉल
Present, sir.
सुभाषिस प्रेजेंट सुधजित दे नहीं सुमित कुमार नहीं है सूरज माइती
Yes, sir. Suraj Maiti.
प्रेजेंट আছে वरदान है नहीं है रिद्धिमान प्रेजेंट ओके अभी बोलिए कौन कौन बाकी है टेल मी हु इज लेफ्ट
Hello, sir. Suryadeep Roy, sir.
सूर्यदीप रॉय
Hello, sir.
चलो
Sir,
सूर्यदीप
Vardhan
रॉय,
present.
वरदान तो वरदान अभी तो आपका नाम बुलाए हम अब बोले नहीं कुछ
Sir, वो mic on नहीं हो रहा था.
अच्छा ठीक है वरदान प्रेजेंट हो गए और बताइए और कोई बाकी है देवज्योति
Sir,
शाह
Suryadeep Roy हुआ, sir.
सूर्यदीप रॉय हो गया
Okay, sir. Thank you.
देवज्योति शाह तो एब्सेंट আছে प्रेजेंट ठीक আছে एनीबॉडी एल्स given my name have you given my name where shall I give your name Akash
স্যার
present
প্রেজেন্ট করেছেন কিনা সেইটা জিজ্ঞেস করছি স্যার।
আচ্ছা দাঁড়াও আকাশ চ্যাটার্জি তুমি তো প্রেজেন্ট আছো
ওকে স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
is there anybody else left
Sir,
आदित्य
Rakesh
नारायण,
Roshan.
राकेश रोशन आप तो प्रेजेंट है
Okay, sir. Thank you.
प्रेजेंट है आनंद मोहन झा आप सेकंड हाफ में भी कल प्रेजेंट थे हाँ आपका तो प्रेजेंट है आदित्य नारायण
So yesterday I was present, sir. Is there my attendance?
अटेंडेंस बिलाल वेट बिलाल
So due to internet issue,
okay Bilal Ahmad yesterday in which half were you present
first half, sir. First half.
no yeah it's present after that I check with go to meeting you are present
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
yeah welcome who else is left Aditya Narayan wait आदित्य नारायण दास आदित्य नारायण तो हर दिन प्रेजेंट है व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है
Sir, I have a question, sir.
हाँ आकाश टेल मी
Sir, do we have to be present in both of the sessions, like the first half and second half, or only one is enough?
no both of the session you have to present Akash
Okay, sir.
okay that's why I take attendance in both the session getting my
Yes,
point?
yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
okay,
have to
sir.
use present in both the session.
So
Okay.
what is the second half timing, sir?
Second half timing from 2 to 4:30.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Basically, we don't do till 4:30. We basically do till 4:15 or 4:20. 5 to 10 minutes before we leave. Like, see, our class is actually
Joining
our class.
link will be the same.
Yeah, see, Bilal, right now our class is still 1. Okay, so basically I take the attendance, and after clearing the doubts, so basically we complete the class around the 12:50. Okay, 5 to 10 minutes
Yes.
before we
Yes.
just complete. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Any doubt? Do anybody has any doubt?
No, sir. I don't have.
You don't have any doubt. What about the rest of the candidate? Any problem? No. Okay, very good. Okay, so that's it. Okay, okay, that's it. So regarding Deepi Ranjan, you add us means when that session will be completed, now you will receive all your recordings. All your recordings you will receive. Okay, will receive all your recordings. Don't worry. I am telling you, you will get all your recordings. After the class ends, you will get all your recordings. Huh? Don't worry. So this is basically the thing. So after that, we will actually build our model and we will try to predict our price. Okay, so then we will. So I think till here it's okay, isn't it? Isn't it? Now it's okay, no? Okay, so in the next half, I will continue basically this thing.
सर एक क्वेश्चन
हाँ, बोल।
सर हम अभी चेक किए हैं कि मेरा वॉल्यूम में बहुत सारा आउटलेयर्स है वॉल्यूम कॉलम्स में, तो सर वो आउटलेयर्स को रिमूव करने के लिए तो एक तो सर स्टैंडर्ड स्केलर है, हम लोग स्टैंडर्डाइज कर सकते हैं बिकॉज थोड़ा बहुत उससे थोड़ा सा रिमूव होता है, तो मतलब अगर आउटलेयर्स को अच्छे से रिमूव करना है तो उसका क्या मेथड है?
देखिए, आउटलायर्स रिमूव करने का बहुत सारा मेथड है. ओके, आउटलायर्स को रिमूव करने का बहुत सारा मेथड है मशीन लर्निंग में. गेटिंग द पॉइंट? लाइक the first example I will basically tell you. You know what is outliers? For outliers basically जब
आउटलेयर्स पता है क्या?
हाँ, वो क्या करेगा, वो बेसिकली देखिएगा या तो वो इनपुट में एरर देगा, ठीक है, या फिर वो आउटपुट में एरर देगा, या फिर वो डेटा करप्शन, बेसिकली समथिंग लाइक दैट.
यस सर, मतलब डेटा उसको क्लीन उसको हटाना ही पड़ेगा वरना प्रेडिक्शन सही नहीं होगा.
हाँ, तो अगर ये होता है देखिएगा, तो एक होता है आपका स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन मेथड, जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं गॉसियन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन.
अच्छा,
ठीक है, ये हो गया. एक होता है आपका इंटरक्वार्टाइल रेंज मेथड, वो एक हो गया. एक होता है ऑटोमेटिक आउटलायर डिटेक्शन, समथिंग लाइक दैट. ओके, सो बेसिकली इस तरीके से बहुत सारे मेथड्स होते हैं, एक सिंगल मेथड नहीं होता है टू रिमूव आउटलायर फ्रॉम मशीन लर्निंग.
तो सर आप वो नेक्स्ट सेशन में सर बता देंगे, हम मतलब वॉल्यूम में हम डिटेक्ट किए कि वॉल्यूम में मेरा आउटलेयर्स बहुत सारा है, तो वो वॉल्यूम से कैसे आउटलेयर्स को हटाना है वो सर दिखा देंगे.
Don't worry, I will tell you everything in the next half. If today we continue with our project, tomorrow also we have the class. I am telling that I will try my best to remove, solve your problems today only. Today only I will try to solve the. Okay, today only I will try to solve the problem. If I don't get time, we will continue for tomorrow. But if I get time, I will solve your project or your doubt today only, and everything will be clear, 100% clear. अभी तक 100% सब कुछ clear हुआ है तो?
Yes sir.
हाँ, तो ये भी एकदम 100% clear हो जाएगा, 100%. ठीक है, हाउ टू डिटेक्ट द आउटलायर. हाँ, तो यहाँ पर बहुत सारा मेथड है. देखिए, डिटेक्टिंग आउटलायर जेड स्कोर से हम लोग बेसिकली आउटलायर को डिटेक्ट करते हैं. ठीक है, इंटरक्वार्टाइल मेथड होता है. और डेटा विजुअलाइजेशन तो खैर है ही है. ठीक है,
हाँ सर, हम सब बॉक्स प्लॉट किए सर, हम बॉक्स प्लॉट किए तो मेरे को बॉक्स प्लॉट से दिखा है सर आउटलायर बहुत सारा है.
हाँ हाँ, बॉक्स प्लॉट से है, वो यूनिवेरिएट मेथड है. बॉक्स प्लॉट जो है वो यूनिवेरिएट मेथड है. ओके,
ठीक है सर.
ओके, चलो, इट इज स्टिल हियर ओनली. ओके, नेक्स्ट सेशन में जाइए, लंच कीजिए आराम से, नेक्स्ट सेशन में मिलते हैं. ओके
सर, I have to ask something, sir.
Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, actually, I don't have attend second half session till now because I was thinking that second half session is not mandatory.
No, it's mandatory. You come in the second half. Okay, don't worry. You come in the second half. I will try to resolve whatever issue you have. I will resolve. Don't worry. Okay, Bilal.
Sir, what will be the, sir? What about my attendance of second half?
You ask Jit sir. Okay, Jit sir actually means takes care about this attendance. Okay, you ask Jit sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Chalo,
sir. Okay.
chalo.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.